everybody. This is the first week of August for cash stuffing. Um, you can see it's going to be a bit different. In previous videos, I have told you guys that I am now doing the top 1% people budget rule, which is 25%, 15%, 50%, 10%. And the first week of the month, they do the stability fund, which is 15%. And that goes into a very accessible place where they keep safely their cash money for 15%. So, a stability fund is something that you guys would call an emergency fund. But I have my ATM machine for that, and I did my calculations for the 15%. And because they're not much, I did all of them. I have all of them here to put in here. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I have these two, 5 and 10. Let me check. 5, 10, yeah. To color in. And I am going to buy Emily her Dominations bundle with the 5, the 10, the 20, the 50, the 100 tracker. But this is something I once bought from Etsy, so for now I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to color in these two trackers for 10 euros and for 5 euros. And then I know exactly which bill dominations are in my ATM. And that is why I want to buy her domination bundle from Emily from the Aesthetic Dollar so that I can keep track of which bill dominations are in here. That if I ever take the money out, I can count the amount of bills and that it's correct. So this is the ATM cards. And the first amount is for rent, 10 euros. So there's 0 in, and we need to do for rent 10 euros. So this is 10 euros, and I put it ready. And then I push the button 10 euros. And it's on 10 euros. Next one is public transport, 10 euros. I'm not gonna put that in the envelope. This is a stability fund or an emergency fund. So the money for public transport in my personal wallet, that is an other amount. That falls under 50%. That doesn't fall under 15%. So another 10, public transport. So again, the same, you put it ready. And then 10. €20. So this ATM recognizes real euros. And then we have NG, which is electricity and gas utility. That is also 10. So again, the same. And then we have 30, that is correct. And then the watergroep, that is my water bill. It has to be €5. So €5. 35. And then telenet, also €5. That is my internet and phone. And then we have in total €40, and that is correct. And I have the same amounts for every category on a separate paper. Rent, public transport, NG, the watergroep, and telenets. Yeah, I chosen the name of the bill that I pay. And now we're gonna color it in on the cards. So for the fives, we have 2. And then for the 10, we have 3. And then this is my grocery money for the week. And I'm gonna put it this time in here. This card can go out. And I always keep it in my wallet. You know, like a real like a real bank card. That is the first week for stability funds. And this should be dry.